Yo, I gotta bring y'all up to date, up to speed on everything that's been going on the last couple months, man. It's the end of November right now. We closing out the year, spectacular fashion, phenomenal fashion. I feel good about everything that's going on. You know, one big obstacle, I don't know how many people been following me, but paid off my car note finally, like what, October. My goal was August, you know, end of July, August. For my 30th birthday, I wanted to have it paid off, but it didn't work out like that because I had a lot of obstacles in the way. I had a lot of things in the way that got in my way from hitting that goal, but I still didn't give up. I still hit the goal, you feel me? So I'm gonna break that down, go through a couple different details about what I went through, the process, the entire process, and get y'all the lowdown on how I paid it off. Let's get it. All right, so let me bring y'all up to speed on the whole routine, man. Right now, we in my office right now, man. I know y'all probably, if y'all follow my videos, y'all just see my office, man. I got my studio stuff over there. Bought me a brand new iMac 2017 21-inch screen, Retina screen iMac, because my other computer, my MacBook, crashed, man. That's the only bad thing about technology, that is not dependable, man. I need dependable stuff. That's why I went and got a brand new one. Like, I can't keep getting used stuff and trying to save money. I had to come up out a couple grand for this, so I can make sure it's reliable. I got all the fastest processing speeds in here. You know, the top quality stuff that they could possibly put in this thing. I told them to put in it. You know, it's an investment, man. For this thing is fast as hell too. It's fast as hell. So what I'm gonna do right now is just go through the whole process from beginning to end. So September. Wait. Was it September? September, October. I think it was the end of September when I went in to the dealership with my blue Impala. I had a royal blue Impala. It was like a 2008, and I went into the dealership to check on something, and then they told me, no, matter of fact, they called me. That's why I went into the dealership. The dealership called me and told me that I was eligible to trade my car in. I didn't know nothing about this process. They said I could trade my car in. I took my Impala in, you know, checked my options, and so going from like it was a 2010 Impala. That's what it is. My bad for it. It was 2010 Impala. I could get, you know, I went in and checked my options. I almost got qualified for a 2015 Chevy Malibu, but they priced me a 2014 instead. Said it was a little bit more. It was a little bit cheaper. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have as many specs to it, but you know, it was what it was. It was brand new off the lot. I would be the first driver to have it. It was like 600 miles on it. You feel me? So it was a good deal. Well, it wasn't a good deal. It was like 28,000, 26,000. Here go the number right here. Oh, let me see if y'all can see it. That was the number I started with. You know what I'm saying? $26,864 for the loan, for the car loan itself, man. So I started right there. And that's when I signed the papers. You know, that's with all the top insurances and the warranties and stuff on it, the gap insurance, things like that. That came out to be $26,864. Signed the papers. Was excited. They told me I had a 17% interest rate APR. I didn't know what that meant. I just was like, I'll make it happen. You know, if it's bad, I'll make it happen either way. I was just excited to get a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant, but I was excited. You know. So I ended up getting the car home. My payment wasn't due to maybe I did get it in August, and the payment wasn't due to October. Maybe that's how it worked. But anyway, I made the first payment, came October, right? October 6th. I made the payment of $608 because my car note was $608 per month. So I made the first payment of $600, and I'm gonna show y'all right here. Only $108 went to interest, man. $108 went to interest. $108 went to principal. $500 went to interest. And after that, after I seen that, man, I was like, what the What do you mean? Where the hell all my money going to interest for? I called the car people. They gave me the scoop on how it all works, man. Educated me. And once I'm this type of person I am, man, once I get educated on something, it's hard for me to keep making the same mistake twice. And so I started like, okay, I got to do something about that. I told the guy at the dealership that I wasn't planning on being in a 6-year car loan. Can't see myself paying them for 6 straight years, right? So I told him I was planning on paying that thing off as fast as possible, maybe like 2 years. I wanted to knock it out in 1 year, but I'm just overly ambitious. So I knocked it out. My goal was like 2-3 years. You know, I told him fast as possible I'm gonna knock it out. So what I started doing is I just started driving Uber around that time. So I started grinding and I started paying it instead of once a month. I started paying it every 2 weeks, I believe. Every 2 weeks. Well, every week I started paying it. It looked like from here. Every week I started hitting it. I'm gonna show y'all the dates real quick. Every week I started hitting it. You see that? So we looking at the side over there. That's the amount I paid. You know, and you see this is just like a week's difference in payments or whatever. So I got 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 375, 375, 300, 325, 200, 125, 150, 150. So I was hitting it with $300 basically average, 350 average every week. You know what I'm saying? Knocking that. So you see most of the stuff is going to principal or whatever. And every time a payment hits the principal, knock the principal down, you get lower interest per day. The daily accrued interest is going down. So that's what my goal is, getting that overall balance down week after week after week. So the interest that's securing daily is down. But it's still high until I get down. You know, I'm still making payments, 130. I started getting lower in the payments, man, because like come March and April and February, all those months are slower months for like Uber or whatever. And plus I got other things going on in my life to where I'm trying to spread my money out, had child support, had all the other type of things, trying to save up money. And so I slowed down on the amount of payments, but I was still making weekly payments. And then I made a $458 payment, 150, 150, 150, 150, a lot of times, still in that range for a while. You know, we looking at a year now. I paid off over $6,000 on the loan, so it's went from $26,000 down to $20,000 in about a year's time. So we got a 350 payment, still weekly, still making it weekly. It look like, no matter of fact, this is every 3 days now. So the 22nd, the 25th, the 31st, 11/2, 11/4, I was making payments. I started shortening up the days now. I'm starting to hitting it a little bit hard. My grind must have picked up. So now you see that balance is dropping. I was at 20,000. Now it's a month later, I'm at 19. You know, dropped 500, 300, 250, 500, 275, 200, 220, 150. And just check the dates, 16 to 23rd. You know, these are really close days. I was hustling my ass off. See, people don't see. That's the thing, my people, man. People don't see the grind, the work that you put in to accomplish a goal. They only see the results, and you know what I'm saying? They think it's undoable, but it's hard work that goes into accomplishing anything. Anything is possible. You just gotta put some grit to it, man. Let's get it. I'm gonna get back to it. So we going into, it's 2017 now, man. I'm at 16,000 at the beginning of the year. Keep in mind, I'm at $16,000. Let's see. Well, beginning of the year, a 1/1, January 1st, 2017. I got $17,000 to pay off, and I paid my car off October 2017. So in 10 months, I paid off $17,000 on a car. And just keep in mind too that this is just a balance. A lot of this shit went to interest too. So I lost a lot of money into interest. So I paid over $17,000. You know, 200, 150, 150. So I'm keeping it around 250, 300 now. You know, and I'm paying it every couple days still. Look, 250, 350. You know what I'm saying? 500. It was a period of time where I lost like 6 months of paying, and it kind of killed my stuff. So we're gonna skim down and just scroll down. 350, 500, 500. This is where I started really hitting it because it was getting close to my payoff date. This is June. I made that video in June. I made a video in June that I wanted to pay it off by July. Wait, the end of July. And I asked people, did they think it was possible that I could do it? People said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, by the 1st of August. So I was hitting it 500, 500, 500. Come the end of June 2017, I started increasing the payments. $1,500 payment, you know what I'm saying? $2,100 payment. I started increasing the payments, you know, $628. Comes July 5th, another $2,200 payment. July 13th, $1,000 payment. July 22nd, $600 payment. July 23rd, $2,000 payment. July 24th, another $2,000 payment. July 25th, another $2,000 payment. July 26th, $2,000 payment. July 28th, $2,200 payment. Those are the same. Those are just some corrections they made on there. Then 1,000. These come to the end of the loan now. We coming to the end of the loan. So I'm starting. So wait, this is the end of July right here. We're looking at 600, 3,100. August 28th, I made a $3,100 payment. Then there was like a month and a half difference. I was working up some money, grinding up some money to really wrap it up. We was getting down to the end of the loan. Y'all see, after that I made that big payment, I had a balance. Wait, so after the $600 payment, my balance was $5,775. That was a $600 payment. All of it went to principal. I think that's when I called and told them to put everything to principal. That's why it's looking like that. So $3,100. That was the next payment on August 28th. The next payment after that, because I only had a balance of $2,581, my next payment was $2,100. You know what I'm saying? That was October 16th. And then I finally made my last payment October 18th in the amount of $542.23, man. And I wrapped that bad boy up within in a 2-year span. I knocked out a $26,000 car loan in 2 years, man. It was a 6-year loan. I put in the work, blood and sweat, tears, lost a lot of sleep. Lost a lot of family time, you know what I'm saying? But I made a sacrifice so I can have a long-term game, man. And y'all see the grind through the numbers. You know, numbers don't lie. I put in the work. And the thing is that I always set crazy goals, right? Because I know no matter how hard it is, if I push myself, even if I don't make it, like I didn't make August, but I made October, I'm going to get close to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's about having a game plan, creating one, and then following that game plan and staying disciplined. I cut off a lot of people. I didn't accept. So if I was planning on working weekends and people like, hey, come do this on the weekend. Nope. I got a game plan. I stuck to my game plan. I canceled all events. I got work to do. I got things to do. So it's all about creating a game plan and making things happen, man. This is a crazy goal. Nobody would think that I would be able to pay off $17,000+ from January to October. You know what I'm saying? But I made it happen. And I have a lot of other bills. Keep in mind, this is just one expense that I put a lot of energy to. Man, I wish I could show y'all my freaking bank account. Like, towards the end of the loan, my bank account was in the negatives. It was I had like $3, $9 at times, man. But I was just hustling and putting everything towards it. You feel me? So, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of backstory that I can't even really get into every detail because the video would be like a 30-minute video. But it was long story short is that it was a struggle to this whole thing. It wasn't easy. It was far from easy. But I'm done now. I own my car. I own a 2014 Chevy Malibu. I got options, you know, going into 2018, I got more options. I got a few more things I got to pay off, which I'm finna knock out. I'm in the process of knocking them out now. And once they're done, it's nothing but stacking money, building an empire, and taking care of my family, man, and living my dream life. So no limits, no excuses. I hope this motivates y'all. Y'all see that, you know, when it comes to a car loan, make sure you ready to get it done. If you got a high interest rate, don't play with it. Because they're going to take a lot of that interest and eat it up, and you just throwing away money. If you got a good interest rate, keep it, you know, you could pay it off gradually and keep your credit building or whatever. But overall, it was a crazy experience for me. I'm glad that it's over, and I'm going on to the next, man. Let's get it, man. I love all the people that support me. Keep supporting me. I'm grinding to the top. I hope my life motivates y'all. I'm dedicating every little second to motivating other people. No limits, no excuses. No days off till it pay off. A day off is a day lost. Boss Land. Better ourselves successfully. Learn, achieve, never to discourage. Just striving for greatness, baby. Let's get it.